Hi, welcome to the Geek Jabber Retro Computing YouTube channel. My name is Tim, and we're taking a little bit of a departure from my normal content today. So I was looking for personal organisers, which were a big thing back in the 90s. And when searching eBay rather, I found this little doovie lacquer doodad, which is kind of a personal organiser that was targeted probably at kids looking at this. I don't know much about this particular model, but yeah, it's not your usual run-of-the-mill stuff. So it's got the My Magic Diary with a cute little dragon or something on the front, and yeah, opening it up. So it just gives you, if this focuses, a bit of a rundown of the basic features of this one. So this one's fairly basic compared to some of the other ones you get. So it's got a telephone directory. It can tell your fortune. It can see if you're compatible with somebody you might like, and a calculator and electronic dice, and also a secret little compartment, which is fairly standard. So fairly basic, but we're going to clean this up and see if it works, and hopefully it gives us something good to work with. So first of all, it's actually in remarkably good condition for its age, because this would have been common in the 90s. So this could easily be 30 years old at this point. So yeah, just looking at it, you can tell it's been kept relatively well. Just the case is a little bit grotty, so I'm going to get one of my wipes here and see if I can clean it up just a little bit. Although that might be a bit difficult given how long that's been there, but we'll see if we can get it. Yeah, it seems to be not doing much, so it seems to be caked on there fairly well. But thankfully it's not too distracting, so if it doesn't come off, it doesn't come off. I seem to be getting a little bit of it, but not much. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be doing much. Oh, it's got a little bit of it. You can tell it's starting to come off, but it seems I've got enough of it off. It looks like it's going to take quite a bit of elbow grease to actually get it fully done, but that looks to be at least a little bit better. I'll just go over it once more and see how much more we can get. Oh, that seems to be coming off. Still a little bit there, but it's good enough for the moment. Now, the other thing to check for, I believe there's a battery in here already, but we should probably pull it open and check what condition it's in, because I'd imagine... Is that the right screwdriver? It appears to be. Because, yeah, the problem is that it's using a 2032 or CR22 or 2032 battery, which is probably prone to leakage, and I'm going to have to get a bit creative, because this battery compartment does not want to come off. So yeah, it definitely does not want to come off easily. So I might take a quick cut here, get a bit of leverage under this thing, and see if we can get the damn thing off. One moment, please. Okay, so that took a bit of banging and sliding around and whacking and all sorts of things, but I managed to get it off. The battery does seem to be in, like, visually there's no leakage or anything, but as a precaution, I probably should try getting it out. These things are always very tight. Of course, it does give the warning, if the camera wants to focus, that you should back up your data before removing the battery. So write it all down, because removing the battery in these things will wipe everything. So again, it does not, it's very tightly packed in there. So I'll take another cut, see if I can get something in there to get the battery out. Again, one moment, please. Okay, so yeah, one of the screwdrivers popped into the side, actually managed to get it out. At least it's not sort of something you can do by accident, which is probably a good thing. So I'm just, as a precaution, just going to put in a new 2032. If I can get this damn packet open. They don't like making this easy, do they? I suppose it protects from accidents. Okay, so we now have another issue getting into the battery compartment, because that's actually fairly well set up. You can't just rip the back off, so I'm going to have to find a cutting implement and open that up. So again, one moment please, we're doing a lot of cuts today. Okay, so I found my scissors, opened the packet up, got the battery out. So I'm just going to slide it in and put this little sucker back together. So which way does that wants to go in like that? Get the screw, get the right screwdriver. I'll quickly duck behind the camera and not do this through a camera lens, because that seems to be getting in the way. So I've now got it back together again. New battery. Let's see if this powers on and does something. I remember from playing around with this on button seemed to be a little dicky. And it doesn't want to play ball. One moment please, I'll take another cut and I'll try and work out what's happening with this thing, because that seems a little odd. One moment please. Okay, so that only took a moment. It did actually come on. It's just, I think the contact there is possibly a bit old, so it requires a bit of force to actually turn it on. So when you switch it on, it asks for a name, and you get a cute little dinosaur right over on the left. Cute little dinosaur. So let's have a look at this. Obviously, there's going to be no contacts in here because we wiped everything. So we'll have a look at this. So we've got, as you can see here, 1800 bytes of free memory. So we've got just shy of 2 kilobytes of memory we can use. So even for these days, that's not very much. But let's try saving something. And we'll spell the name of the site correctly. Set, so number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we can search through here and we can see that we've got a saved entry. So yes, useful for saving out your friends' phone numbers. Now let's have a look at some of the other stuff we've got here. So we've now got a dice roll, which if I recall, you basically roll and you get two numbers, two random numbers. So we've got the numbers 5 and 4. So if you're wanting tomorrow's lottery numbers, I'd start with those two. So the other functions, matching. So you can put in the birth date of you and a friend. So let's go 1987 0612 as yours. Set 1987 0615 as the birth date for your friend. Hit the magic button and it tells you if those were your and your friend's birthday, you're apparently a very good match for them. So it's really simple, childish stuff we've got here. This definitely was targeted towards kids. And we've got one more. So we'll just go your birthday, set, and we'll go 2024. We'll just do a random date close to now. So you set today's date, and it will tell you with those two dates, your birthday and today's date. So if that were my birthday and today's date, we'd have a middle of the road fortune. So yes, this is obviously a version of the organizer that was really targeted towards kids. So it's just a couple of basic functions that you could play with in the schoolyard to show off to all your friends to see if you're compatible with your friends and what your fortune for today is. But anyway, I'll wrap this one up. This was just a little bit of a tour of a unusual device that I haven't actually seen before, or at least not this variation. But I'll wrap this video up here. So if you want to subscribe or follow, you know what to do down in those links. If you want to join our Discord or support the channel, links are in the description. And I will see you in the next video.